Please quit dismissing and invalidating your partner, because for a long time they're going to continue to beg and fight for this relationship to work. But I'm telling you, you will break their spirit with all the fighting and the defensiveness and the shutting down and treating their feelings like they're a burden. I just don't understand why she's never in the mood anymore. Oh, my wife used to be the same way. Really? What do you think it is? Well, it could be a number of different things, but let's rule out some obvious ones. Or not the clipboard. Have you tried non-sexual affection? What? You know, like holding her, kissing her, touching her gently instead of just randomly groping her. You know, touching her without any pressure for the bedroom, so she knows you value her more than just her body. My wife loves that stuff. Does yours? I don't know. Okay. Have you tried intentionally setting aside time to reconnect together? You know, schedule a babysitter, surprise her with a date, be playful, talk about life and love like you did when you were dating. Nah, it's been really busy at work lately. Right. Have you asked her if she feels overwhelmed with the mental load and the emotional labor of this family or the relationship? Were those real words? I don't speak Spanish. How about vulnerability? No. Intimacy. Stop saying words I don't know. Emotional connection. Okay, this isn't fair. You're making me out to be the bad guy in all this. Remember, she's depriving me. Listen, I get it. I don't mean to make you out to be the bad guy. I'm just trying to stretch your mind on what might be going on. There's multiple reasons why she might not be in the mood. Some that don't have anything to do with you, and others that do. So how do I know if I'm contributing? You have to talk to her. You have a hard conversation where you ask her to be honest and vulnerable if stress or feelings of neglect are affecting her libido or desire for you. Ugh. I mean, what if it doesn't go well? Well, if by not going well, you mean that she's honest with you about how she's actually feeling, that's a good thing. You want her to yell at me? No, of course I don't want anyone verbally attacking anyone, but if she's willing to tell you how she's actually feeling, that gives you an opportunity to be an emotionally safe partner and validate any pain or hurt that she has and show her she can rely on you and that you actually care, which usually de-escalates conflict and builds trust. And trust is sexy, opposed to what we sometimes do, which is get defensive and shut down and dismiss her feelings as irrational, which probably leads her to feeling abandoned and alone, which is not sexy. Got it? Got it. Research shows that what men do in a relationship is by a large margin the crucial factor that separates a great relationship from a failed one. This does not mean that a woman doesn't need to do her part, but the data proves that a man's actions are the key variable that determines whether a relationship succeeds or fails. This was written by a man, Dr. John Gottman, who has studied thousands of relationships. But do you really want to know what turns me on? Is this it? You really want to know what I want? I want you to validate my emotions instead of mocking them or dismissing them. What's that? I want you to touch me and hug me even when you don't want sex. I want you to realize that for me to want to be sexually vulnerable with you, I need to feel emotionally safe and connected with you first. I want you to learn how to resolve conflict in a loving and respectful way, seeking to understand my perspective as valid and legitimate instead of simply arguing or correcting or avoiding it. And then when I tell you that something's super important to me, like this moment right now, I would love to see some follow through. Not exactly what I was expecting to hear, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to work on it. Thank you. Dale here. I don't know about you, but it makes me a little sick when I hear someone say their partner is their best friend. Oh, they're my best friend. We couldn't be more close. Hey, how about you both go jump off a bridge? Whoa, Dale, pump the brakes. I am so sorry. I think what my buddy Dale was trying to say before he went crazy, what did I do? Was that a great relationship should be like a great friendship, right? I mean, think about it. When you're truly friends with someone, you respect that person, you value them, you hold them in high regard. And you don't do all that silently, you let them know in a bunch of little ways. You trust them on a fundamental level, right? A great friend can call you out on your BS and you actually listen because you know they have your best interest in mind. In a great friendship, there's reciprocation. You don't want them to feel neglected, and you enjoy doing the little things that help them to feel valued and prioritized, and it should be the same for our partners, right? In a great friendship, we're on each other's team. We celebrate each other's wins, and we're each other's cheerleaders. There's not a power dynamic where one person only gives and the other one only takes. It's equal. And we care if they feel like there's a mismatch. So let's get in the habit of having a great friendship in our relationships. I still hope they jump off a small bridge and they're uninjured. Nobody's jumping off a bridge, Dale. I'm so sorry.